Hello everyone, I'm Riley Batura, and I'm in 10th grade, and I in fact am homeschooled, which unfortunately does not mean I get to sleep all day long. And the verse that was given to me for this student sermon reflection was Genesis 15, 1 through 6, and this is the Lord's covenant with Abraham. The Bible says, "After this the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Do not be afraid, Abram, I am your shield, your very great reward. But Abram said, Sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless, and the one who will inherit my estate lies the heir of Damascus? And Abram said, You have given me no children, so a servant in my family, in my household, will be my heir. Then the word of the Lord came to him. This man will not be your heir, but a son who is your own flesh and blood will be your heir. He took him outside and said, Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them. Then he said to him, So shall your offspring be. Abram believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness." And I think this verse is very important because it is one of the first promises that God makes in the Bible. And he promises Abram that his offspring will be as countless as the stars. And as we have seen, God did fulfill this promise. The nation of Israel is a huge nation with many, many people. And this reminds me so much of how God has promised so many things to us, and he has always fulfilled them. And one promise that I want to look at is from John 14, 1 through 3. The verse says, Let not your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, but also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come once again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And this just reminds me of how there are a lot of things going on with COVID, and we have a lot of struggles in our lives. School, friends, and that's just as teenagers. When we grow up, we'll have even more struggles and trials. But God will always be there for us, and he has promised us that he is preparing a place for us in heaven, and that we will come again. So when times like the coronavirus and any other time seems hopeless, just remember that just as God fulfilled his promise to Abram, he will fulfill his promise to you, that he will receive you into heaven and come once again. Thanks.